back. I got a phone call and it shut down my video. Okay, so where were we? The thirst trap. I talked about that.
I was trying to talk to you. You told me your allergic reaction to peanuts.
No, you're going too far ahead. So he started turning. He
Babe,
started
I'm watching a
coming.
movie.
I'm more important. Love is
not right
more
now.
important.
Not right now.
So
You gotta give me my
he
space.
came to my church and I saw him. I'm like, I didn't say anything to him. So the next day, he sent me a message in my inbox. And I was like, oh, you're that guy that was at my church the other night. Mind
Guy
you,
with the big nuts.
I had the big balls.
Big nuts.
Big balls, big nuts, all of that. Ooh. So he sent me an inbox like, hi, my name's Curtis. How are you doing? I was like, oh, you're that guy that was at my church the other night. Now, mind you, I had already went through his whole entire page, looked up Instagram, asked my friends if they knew him. I went through his whole history. I had already knew he was divorced. He had kids. Like, y'all know how we do, ladies. I investigated him down already before he even said anything to me. So when he slid in that inbox, I was like, yeah, I knew that was coming. And he was like, well, I'm at work right now, but would it be all right if I called you sometime? I was like, sure. And I gave him my number. No, he said I get off at 5 o'clock. Is it okay if may I have your number? So I was like, okay, cool. So I gave him my number. This was earlier in the day. So that same day, literally at like 5:02, he called me. I'm like, he called me literally right when he got off work. Baby, you shaking me. And I was at Meijer at the time, grocery shopping, and we talked on the phone for 10 hours straight. 10 hours, y'all, to the next morning. I mean, to the wee hours of the morning. We talked about everything. And I was like, when I got off the phone with him, I was like, oh, he's cool. Okay, so this is all in the same week. He invited me to a barbecue. He said it was a barbecue at his friend's house, and I'm not there yet. He invited me to come over to a barbecue. Put your hand down; they can't see your face. He said at his friend's house, and some of his family member cousins would be there. So I was like, okay, cool. So I found a babysitter for my kids, and I went over there. He gave me the address. So I get there, y'all, and walk in, and his whole entire family dang near is there. His mama, his daddy, because his parents are still married. His brother, his brother's girlfriend, his sister. Was Danielle there?
Yeah.
Danielle, his sister. I mean, they was all there. I'm like, you told me this was a barbecue at your friend's. You didn't tell me I was like coming to meet your parents. Oh, I was a nervous wreck. So we took a walk around the neighborhood. Baby, it's loud.
No, it's not.
We took a walk around the neighborhood and he was acting all nervous, like he didn't want to walk next to me. I was
not. You was.
Not then. I was like, are you going to at least hold my hand? Because he was acting like he was all scared. He was like, well, I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to touch you like that until I get married. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm like, okay. But in my mind, I'm thinking, yeah, right. That's just part of the game. Because that's how dudes do, especially church dudes. So, some of them be the biggest, you know what, but he was a good guy. So we walked around the complex and just walked around the neighborhood. I actually grew up in that neighborhood where his parents lived. Holding hands, and we just talked for hours, walked and talked. And I remember after leaving there, I had a serious case of the butterflies, like the whole time really. But then after that, I was like, oh my God, this might be it. Like, this dude, this may be it. And I had never been married before. At that time, he had been divorced almost 2 years. But I was like, oh my God, he might be the one.
and that anointing hit you, you like, ah, ah.
Wrong. So I came home. My friend that was babysitting at the time, I was like, "Girl, I think I just met my husband," and I was like on cloud nine. And after that, we continued to talk. Mind you, this is still in the same week. We continued to talk all night. It was like one of them things like, you hang up. No, you hang up. Are you asleep? You fell asleep. No, I'm not asleep. I'm up. Keep talking. We would talk like that every day and FaceTime and all that for like 2 weeks straight. And I think after maybe 5 or 6 days, maybe it was a week straight. Um, Mind you, I had already been praying, asking God like from day one. Like, if he's not the one, God, please just cut this thing off right now, shut it down, because I'm not trying to get my feelings in and be hurt, all this. And to summarize things, that night, God had let me know that he was going to be my husband. So I was good. Once I got that word from God, like, it's a wrap. I'm 100% in. Don't say nothing smart. I see you trying to open your mouth and say something. Oh my God, no! What, Curtis? That was the honeymoon. So then,
Yeah, we did. We
I told him,
times.
Curtis.
Yes,
No.
One day I was wandering around.
On the honeymoon, you kept up though. I told you. I told him on our honeymoon, this is gonna be like the only time that we get to have this much sex.
You thought you was messing with an old.
No, I
dude.
didn't.
I was still a stallion.
Okay, we skipping spots. So like that first week, maybe it was the second, about a week and a half. We was on the phone talking, and I told him I love him. I said it first, and he was like, oh my gosh. And he didn't say it back, not right away. But by the time we got off the phone in that conversation, he was like, oh, I love you too. Remember that we was on FaceTime? You was on your parents' porch. I remember it. Women remember everything. Everything. So I was like, oh, yes. He told me he loved me. I love him. God already let me know this is it. So I was like, it's on and popping. On and popping. I knew we was going to get married. Movie? No. Anyway. So at that point, we went ring shopping. Well, actually, I went and looked at rings, and I told him what I saw and what I liked.
The one she had.
This is the first ring. I'm talking about the very first ring, honey. I'm talking about the very first ring. So the very first ring, I found it, and I told him about it. He hadn't even proposed or nothing. None of that. But I already knew he was going to get married.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
So I showed him the ring, and I was like, I want to get it, babe. I want to get it. Like, I wanted to be married so bad because I had that word from God, and I was like, this is it. And he was still kind of like, I could tell he was not doubting, but he was just like, is this really happening? It just went so fast. So basically, fast forward, the next week, he proposed. He proposed to me in front of my son. My son was crying. Mallory wasn't there at the time, but he did it the right way. He had already asked my dad and did all that stuff. Baby, stop shaking.
Your dad said, thank you for wanting to take her off my hand.
Whatever.
That's what he said to me.
Whatever.
He said, thank you, man.
So then he
might want to take her off my hand.
Whatever. I started wearing the ring, but he had not proposed, y'all, and I was already wearing this ring. Let me see if I can find it. I'm going to show you. Yes, I can. It's right here. The very first ring he got me. No, it's sentimental.
No, it's not.
It has sentimental value.
If it was,
here's your first ring.
Because you would have never got a first one. I mean, you never would have got another one.
You always get one.
You still never got me a ring, though.
Curtis, can we not do this, please?
I got my ring from Amazon.
No, you didn't.
On eBay for $10.
Don't believe him. But anyway, it's tradition for the man to spend a lot of money on the wife's ring. It is, and you did it. But you did it, so what?
Whatever.
But you did it.
Ain't no such thing.
But you did it. But you did it. Huh? Huh?
Leave me alone.
Huh?
I'm watching
But
this
you
movie.
did it. But you did it, right?
There's
Okay.
no more coming.
Stop shaking. He has this nervous twitch. He shakes his legs and it's so annoying. Oh, here it is, baby. I got it.
Not nervous.
So, guys, here's my very first ring that I got. It was a band. Look at all them diamonds.
That ring was pretty. And then you
It was. I still like
and
it.
you wanted more.
I did not. You gave it to me, so what's that
wanted
say?
more. Nah, you just said nigga.
I didn't.
said,
You can't say the N-word.
I-
We already teaching the kids about this. You can't use the stuff
We
that
got-
you tell the kids not to do. Stop shaking.
I'm not shaking.
So here's the band.
Oh, so what's up?
It's like the diamonds and there. And then here's the...
You talk to the microphone.
And here's the ring. So, let me put it on. This is what my, can y'all see that? This is what my first one looked like, that round one up top. So it was nice. These are sticking up. It was nice. I liked it. I picked it out myself. We got a really good deal on it. And yeah. So fast forward, he proposed with this ring. Mind you, again, I had already been wearing it.
I had it for 6 months.
Curtis, stop. I had it for 10 months.
No, you didn't.
I had it until February.
I told her I got.
So fast forward, he
I
proposed.
got more on my credit. She
And-
said, "Let's look at that ring out on my phone."
So he proposed, and then we immediately just set a date. Originally, all I wanted to do was go to the courthouse, and I was one of those people that was like, I'm gonna have a big wedding, all that. And when I finally met the one, I was like, let's get this done right now. Let's go to the courthouse. I just wanted to be his wife. I didn't want to waste time planning a big ceremony and all that. I just wanted to be his wife. So
That-
we got married, and guys, guess what? We dated for like 2 weeks, and before we got married on like our 1 month anniversary of dating. So this is the result of all of that. I got my husband, and we'll be celebrating 2 years in May. We got married May 27th, so we'll be celebrating 2 years. Let me show you a picture that I got. He's nasty. The Martins. Look, guys. We'll turn on Shutterfly. You can turn a picture into a magnet. Isn't this so special? Mr. and Ms. Everything worked out so perfect, from my dress to how everything went. My dad ended up throwing us like a really nice wedding and reception with food, catered, cake, all that. It was just like 50 people there. My pastor married us. I mean, it was nice. And now we're coming up on 2 years of bliss, and I'm gonna get an upgraded 5.
Never.
I really don't want one. I love the ring I have. I just be teasing him. But this is what he gave me for my 1 year. This big ring y'all be seeing in them videos. He did that. Yes, give him
Cost me
props.
a lot of money.
Sure did. It's a lot of diamonds too.
Broke me.
It ain't broke you. I'm worth it though, right? Huh?
I'm not working.
Uh?
Going broke.
It didn't break you. So yeah, I'm really grateful, and I love my ring, and I love my husband. He was worth all those years I was single. All them knuckleheads that tried to holler at me that I ignored. So I love him. Right, baby? I love you. Curtis. Pay attention to me. I need attention.
Caught his attention.
What? Okay, guys. Let's shut this vlogging down. Peace. That's how Martin do it.